Hey everyone, Harsh here, and welcome to the Cosmic Roller Coaster. Get ready, because in this video we're about to shake the foundations of your understanding of reality. I'm about to hit you with the top 10 most thought-provoking questions that will make you question everything. So buckle up, grab your thinking caps, and prepare to have your mind blown. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and thought, what if it's all fake? We create simulations all the time, video games, flight simulators, even those ridiculously realistic cakes. So, is it that far-fetched to think that our reality might be someone else's high-tech simulation? Think about it. The laws of physics, the constants of nature, even the very fabric of space-time. What if they're all just lines of code in some supercomputer? But here's the kicker. Even if we are living in a simulation, does it really change anything? The human experience, simulated or not, is still filled with wonder and awe. Okay, let's dive into the quantum realm where things get really weird. In the quantum world, particles can be in multiple states at once, a mind-boggling concept known as superposition. But here's the catch. Once we observe a particle, its wave function collapses, and it chooses a single state. Does reality exist independently of our observation? Or are we active participants in shaping the very fabric of existence? It's a question that takes us to the heart of what it means to observe, to measure, and to exist. Time, it's the one thing we all think we can agree on. It marches forward relentlessly, never stopping, never slowing down. But what if I told you that time, as we perceive it, might be an illusion? Einstein's theory of relativity taught us that time is relative, that it can be stretched and warped by gravity and motion. Some physicists suggest that time might not be a fundamental aspect of reality at all. Instead, it could be an emergent property, a way for our brains to make sense of the universe. Imagine for a moment that everything in the universe is connected, that we are all part of one vast, interconnected consciousness. Take quantum entanglement, for example. Two entangled particles, even separated by vast distances, can influence each other instantaneously. It's as if they're connected by an invisible thread, a cosmic web that links everything in the universe. Some theories propose that consciousness is not limited to individual brains, but is a fundamental property of the universe, a universal field that connects us all. We know that the universe is expanding, that galaxies are moving away from each other at an accelerating rate. But here's a question that keeps cosmologists up at night. What is the universe expanding into? It's a question that stretches our imaginations to the limit. Is there some kind of cosmic void, a nothingness that we can't even comprehend? Or is the universe expanding into itself in some mind-bending way that defies our current understanding of physics? Our memories, they're the stories we tell ourselves, the narratives that shape our identities. But how reliable are they, really? We like to think of our memories as accurate recordings of the past, but the truth is, our memories are surprisingly fluid and malleable. Every time we recall a memory, we're not accessing the original file, but rather creating a new version of it, complete with embellishments, omissions, and reinterpretations. It's a humbling thought, but it also reminds us that our memories are not fixed, that we have the power to reshape and reinterpret our past in ways that can empower us in the present. What if I told you that there might be an infinite number of parallel universes out there, each one a slightly different version of our own? Imagine a universe where you made a different choice at a critical juncture in your life, took that job, went on that date, or finally decided to try that exotic fruit. Now imagine an infinite number of those universes, each one branching off with every decision, every possibility. Some theories suggest that these parallel universes might even interact with each other, creating subtle ripples and fluctuations in our own reality. The question of what happens after we die has been pondered by philosophers, theologians, and everyday people for centuries. Is there an afterlife? Do we get reincarnated? Or do we simply cease to exist? Near-death experiences offer tantalizing glimpses into the possibility of an afterlife. Stories of bright lights, tunnels, and encounters with deceased loved ones. If consciousness is not limited to our physical bodies, could it be that it continues on after death, perhaps merging with a universal consciousness or taking on a new form in another dimension? Have you ever woken up from a vivid dream and wondered if you were still dreaming? What if our entire reality is just one big elaborate dream? Think about the nature of dreams. They can feel incredibly real, complete with their own internal logic, emotions, and sensory experiences. And yet when we wake up, we recognize them for what they are, products of our own minds. Some theories suggest that consciousness itself might be inherently dreamlike, that our perception of a solid, objective reality is an illusion created by our brains. And finally, we arrive at the ultimate question, the one that has puzzled philosophers and scientists for millennia. Why does anything exist at all? Why is there something rather than nothing? Some theories propose that the universe emerged from a quantum vacuum, a state of nothingness that is actually teeming with potential, with virtual particles popping in and out of existence. But ultimately, the question of why there is something rather than nothing might be a question that lies beyond the realm of science. It might be a question that requires us to grapple with concepts like purpose, meaning, and the nature of existence itself. Well, there you have it, folks, the 10 most thought-provoking questions about reality. Which one broke your brain the most? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay questioning, and remember, you might just be living in someone else's dream. The universe is a vast and mysterious place full of wonders and mysteries that we're only beginning to uncover. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep questioning everything about this crazy universe.